to another very special video. Today I have Farv, and we're going to be talking about the latest release for Kill Team. That we're going to talk about the Sisters of Battle part, the Celestian Insidiants, I think is how it's said. I'm probably very wrong, but Farv, you had strong feelings about
I
this.
I might have, yes.
All right. So,
Um,
do you remember the units you looked at?
well, you showed me the whole thing. If you're asking me to be bothered to remember their names now,
Well,
I will not.
let me
But
open with this. There's two
please
little
do.
facets. When I first saw Shadow Hunt, I initially scrolled past the Battle Sisters because I was like, "Oh, it's just a normal Battle Sisters." That's such a bad thing in terms of design that I looked at
I
them and it's just like, Battle Sisters. I just
I'm gonna
kept going.
say I feel like that is kind of crazy because when I first looked at them, that's not what I thought at all.
Well, I'm just saying, like, I looked at them and they didn't look that out of the ordinary in terms of Battle Sisters, if you get my gist. Also, this set is going to make people really, really happy that there's helmets.
Oh Lord,
So, I do have a favorite out of these. I have looked at them. Besides the standard Sister of Battle with the helmet, I think looked just fine. Um, the one I like the most is the Denuncia. But I don't know. She just reminds me of an angry Karen yelling at me. So,
ugh.
Farv, you're a big Sisters of Battle guy. It's your favorite force outside of orcs.
In the
And
guard.
I showed you these guys, and you were like, "Are these ladies?" And you're
Okay, well,
like,
here's issue one.
"What's
When I
wrong with
first.
your face?" Kind of thing.
Issue one is looking at them with the exception of the two you pointed out who are actually in the proper armor and helmets.
Mm-hmm.
They don't look like Battle Sisters. They look like old nuns wearing light armor, and I mean literal nuns wearing light fucking armor with some okay weapon selections that I think fit the sisters, but they don't look like Battle Sisters. They look like somebody took retired members of the ecclesiarchy, gave them light crap armor, had them continue to wear a nun's habit with some pants, and said, go out and fight for the Emperor.
That would be funny. I just had a thought, and I don't
Yeah.
think it's something that's actually true, but what if this is a stealth release for the Misters of War or the
Uh,
Misters of Battle?
oh
The
God.
all male Battle Sisters, like
Uh, you
sibling
know,
unit.
we laugh, but the way their faces look, I'm not really sure.
So, like,
So,
the Ecclesiarchy's like, we need to send in some tough men, and they're like, well, we can't have men. It's like, all right, wear this wig.
because the face, number one, with the exception of the two black Battle Sisters, because of course they had to do that because it's Modern Games Workshop, and
Yeah.
everything must conform to UK DEI. Go fuck yourself. Um, is that if you look at them, all the ones without their helmets on, not only do they look like angry old women, but they look like almost the exact same angry old woman. They've got kind of pudgy faces. They look way too old to be fucking Battle Sisters, and they don't look. There's nothing unique about them. They almost look like the same old woman in different poses.
Yeah, I was looking at the Superior and the Requisarius. I'm sorry, guys. I'm going to destroy that name, but they actually, for a moment, I thought they had the same head because
Yeah,
they're so similar.
and it's just awful. They just look terrible in general.
I don't really care what anyone paints them as because I know that the Imperium recruits from multiple different worlds.
Mm-hmm.
But it, like, did they just go with, like, every single one had to look like a pudgy dude in a wig
I
kind of
don't know.
look?
And well, the hilarious thing is with the way they all have like the nuns kind of habit cloak hood thing on. You can't even tell if they got hair.
Well, two of them have that. I thought they were the same head still.
Yeah, they
Um,
look like the same head.
Two are
It's so
just have the
bad.
little oh god, the little crown thing. But
Yeah,
they
the circlet or
when I
whatever.
looked at the Nunciator closer, I thought it was like a Primaris Marine in a wig.
They're
Uh,
so ugly. And I hate it. It's so unnecessary. Because there were good standard looking battle sisters in the sisters box that I have. There's been the releases of like characters and specific units. They still had good units. It's like they were going for some kind of DEI ugly old women fucking like quota or something with this fucking set. It's so unnecessary.
Now let me counter propose from there. What if it's not DEI or any of that? Because we already know like the general gist of most of the artists and writers and so on at Games Workshop. But let's assume that maybe the sculptor does not know how to sculpt a female face. He's only worked on dudes, and when he makes female faces, he's like,
Then why the fuck did they hire this guy? And if it is the case, this is not the first time we've seen this, so they should have known if it was a problem not to hire him again.
Well, here's the thing. Without knowing who the sculptor is, we can't say this is a matter of the company going, "Oh, well you have to make the characters of this
No.
type or this way." Or if it's that, we have no idea who sculpted them as far as
But
I know.
I will counter with the fact that these are not the first really terrible, inappropriate looking sisters we've seen. And if that is the case, then they need and can afford to get better people to do the sculpting or stop using whatever 3D printing program they're using and get a better one.
So I assume that you take these in negative light.
Oh, I should fucking say so.
Now here's my other counter. What if, let's just assume, there's a possibility after we saw the Lady Creed that maybe the sculptor's a chubby chaser. Are we
That's no
are we
excuse.
are we
That's no excuse for throwing your fetish into an official model.
are we freak shaming? I don't know.
I
I
don't
don't know.
care.
Overall, outside of whatever they were doing with the faces, like good lord, they are so bad. Easy head swaps though.
Yeah.
How did you feel about the release
Overall,
overall?
overall, like I said, I like some of the weapon selection. I like that they've got Inferno pistols again. The power mauls or power maces, whichever you want to call them, were kind of nice to see. Some of the sculpts were good, but I noticed they're doing that thing where they're using really similar poses again on multiple characters. Um,
I think
and
that
go ahead.
in this case, the Scimitar and the Warriors, there I think you only get two of those, and there's just the two options for their loadouts.
If that's the case, then fine, but it's not clear in the
It's
actual.
still a bit annoying,
Yeah.
but I think that's what the case is. So the difference between them is the ones get the oh lord, the what is that called? It's the Condemptor bolt pistols, and
Is
then
that
the
the
other
one
one,
the Inquisitor Grey Fox had with the crossbow
yeah,
on it?
very similar to those,
Yeah.
which fire silver stakes, and the others I believe get the flamer because I'm not. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a flamer. I could be
Is
wrong
that a
though.
hand flamer? I thought they were Inferno pistols.
Well, Inferno pistols are hand flamers. Um, Whatever. So I think they're just the options. Overall, when it comes to those ones, I kind of like them, even if I think the little shoulder thing on the shoulder is just kind of awkward looking. I know it's supposed to be like a little cape put over their pauldron, but it looks weird to me.
It, I don't know. Maybe it just wasn't molded very well
The
or something.
Ajor, I don't know. The one with the shield and swords,
Mm-hmm.
fine. I'd like to like. Here's one of my biggest problems is I want to see these guys from more angles.
Yeah,
Um,
that might
the
help. I don't
censor,
know.
who gives a shit?
Nah.
The denunciator just looks like she's yelling at a dude at a coffee shop.
Oh God.
You got my order wrong, kind of thing. I'm
I
just
want a
having
double
fun.
fold. Yeah.
Oh God, yeah, she does look like a lady who was in front of me at a coffee place.
Oh God.
Overall, I like the general design of them, but I do have some quibbles. Like the heads are atrocious without the helmets. Um, it's that it's easy to kind of look at these guys and go, they're sisters of battle, and not know that there's something separate.
Huh.
And I think that is a bit of a problem. Is they don't read, like when you're looking at them and you're going, oh, well, what do these guys do? You look at them and you're like, well, they're sisters of battle, but it doesn't leap off the page to you, if you get my gist. Like the visual
No, I do.
identity, you get what they're supposed to be part of, but you don't get what they do because there's really nothing setting them that far apart outside this one right shoulder cape thing, which
Yeah.
eh. So they did a terrible job with the faces and the heads. The rest of the units seem to be fine. Really odd thing when I look at it. Now, I generally don't try to assume too much maliciousness on the part of a company with these things. But when I'm looking
Mm.
at these, I'm just going, the design trends and focuses that they're going with are just not working. We're starting to see some issues leak over from the Primaris line where we're just getting repeated units that do things slightly different. But that's even bad for like 40K with the fact that, oh well, it's just the same unit with a different weapon. I'm
Agreed.
afraid that the sister battle and other armies do the same thing, and I just feel like that will drown out all of the interesting things and the cool things about the different armies with an ever constant need to constantly pump out some unit that it becomes more and more obscure and harder to tell the difference. But that's my opinion on that.
I.
The design for the knowing that design wise as sister units, I think it's strong. I immediately knew they were sisters, didn't have to worry about that. The design basis for what they do, I had to read a blurb to even have an idea what these guys were doing and why they were armed the way they were. And that could be a good thing if you discover something new, but from a visual stance, I looked at them and went, what the hell is this? And I think that I'm going to give them an F minus on that. I don't know how they're going to be in Kill Team because I don't play Kill Team,
No.
but I don't know, Farv, would you want to pick up a box of these sisters?
No way in hell. I
Well,
I would be better off going to eBay or something, trying to get some aftermarket sisters from other sets or something. If I was going to want a
fair enough.
small unit.
So they didn't perk your interest in that regard.
The only thing I like is the weapons. I don't like their armor style, with the exception of the ones with the helmets, obviously. And yeah, I know you could swap the heads, but I really like the. Apart from the ones in the full armor with the helmets, I don't like the design of their armor, like how different it is either.
Fair enough. Well, guys, what do you guys think? Do you like it? Do you think it's fine? Are you also repulsed to the head? Do they look mysteriously like Misbegotten from Elden Ring? Um,
Oh God.
Let us know what you guys think, because honestly, this is just our opinions and what we think from what we see. That can be good, that can be bad, but again, if you're interested in it, you go for it, you grab it. Hey, post images of it to us. We'll check it out. I mean, maybe it's just a paint job that's making them look so awful. And we don't really have any hatred towards anybody. It's just we sit there and go, this seems like it's following some really dumb patterns. But
Yeah.
thanks for joining us. Farv's got a channel.
It's Fervithian Guard. Yeah, it's a gaming channel. I have some of my friends from across the pond on there, and a couple of my friends who live more locally, depending on what games we're playing. My brother's also on there pretty routinely when he's not feeling, unfortunate. And I have two books, the Farvithia Chronicle and the Farvithia Chronicle 2, available on Amazon.
That's awesome. So, guys, thanks for checking us out. Hey, give his channel a check. He does a lot of gaming stuff. Hey, give my channel a sub if you want. I don't know. Numbers or something. Convince YouTube to let us have negative numbers, and then we can finally see how far we can get this. But
Wow.
thanks for joining us, everybody. And hey, let us know what you think of it. And have a wonderful day.